Hello. So, first things first, I see there's a little bit of it in the chat right now, and that's probably a bad idea on my part, but we're not going to discuss the Smash DLC right now. Or like anything else that was announced during the E3. The Direct. That is it. Okay. However, hello guys, welcome back. Nintendo Direct, never heard of it. So, we have gotten to a point in the game where I'm a bit concerned. What Direct, exactly? So, first of all, I have a couple supports we need to do. Let's start with Baelith and... Which one is it that I can actually do? Hanuman, Felix, and Raphael. So let's see what's available to us. If you go north, we will get the first discussion. Oh, to you too.
Right.
Right. Let's see how Felix is doing.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Have you seen my hair? I don't need to. Yes.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
You think I'm a worthy adversary? Sure, why not?
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. On top of that, you wield a hero's relic, the legendary Sword of the Creator. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
Why do you want to get strong?
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues.
You know, I kind of find that funny. However, it's like, you are one of the few people that main in swords. You're the only unit that are recruited by sword level. So, you know.
Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
Do you have any other ambitions?
Why should I? Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Lion there both have two mages. Yeah, but Lion has a real defensive mage, which is like Mercedes, while and Annette, while the deer have Lysithea and Marianne. I guess Marianne also is pretty defensive now that I think about it. But they have Lysithea, so... Now, next support is over at the study place. Or, not study place, dorm rooms. Should be with Raphael, if I assume.
Professor.
Yep.
Great timing, Professor. I was just going to come find you. Are you busy? I have a question about formations. I don't understand them at all. Are the speed of battle and the terrain connected somehow? There's too much to memorize.
You don't need to remember everything.
I don't? Then what do I have to know? I think I understand the basics. To start, you just... Ah, okay. I think I've got it. Thanks for the help, Professor. Brains and brawn. You've really got it all. With your help, I should have no trouble becoming a proper knight.
Why do you want to be a knight?
Huh? Didn't I tell you? My parents were merchants of the Alliance. They died in an accident. That's why it's up to me to look after my little sis. I'm not great with bookkeeping, so I don't think I'd make a good merchant. I talked to Grandpa, and he suggested I become a knight. So I sold all our valuables and used the money to pay my way into the academy. My sis won't survive if I get kicked out, so I can't give up now.
Raphael is a good boy. Do you consider being a mercenary? Have you no other options? Do you consider being a mercenary?
I might have tried being a mercenary if I didn't have my little sis to look after. I probably shouldn't say this, but being a mercenary does sound like an easier life. Mercenaries have no responsibilities, and no one else to worry about.
My dad is dead.
But someone's gotta take care of my little sis, so that's out of the question. Serving as a knight in a noble house is more secure, and you don't have to worry about dying unless there's a war.
Foreshadowing.
My sis has been through so much. I don't want her to have to worry about me. Hey, do you have any siblings, Professor?
Don't think so. No.
Then you probably think I'm missing out on my freedom, having to support her, huh? But working hard for my sister isn't too bad. Call it a burden, call it a challenge. If it makes my sister happy, I'm happy too. You've got my sympathy. Really. Not having any siblings, I mean. Anyway, that's why I've got to become a proper knight.
And there's that. Let's see. And then there's Hanuman over here. And then I think there's a support between Edelgard and Manuela, and I think that is it. Then I have to like use my free actions to teach what I want to, or learn what I want to learn. Down. Around. Okay.
Professor. How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
The gentle giant trope is done to death, but at least it's usually done well. Yeah, I don't mind it because it's a good trope.
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history. It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
So you just want to help with your research. You have my attention.
I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution.
Welcome to Garage March. Or Garrick March.
I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire. So I came to Garrick Mark and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance.
So you at least kind of support with him until after the Crest of Flames has been revealed. That's
fact,
nice.
It may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study.
If you insist.
Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
I don't trust you. Now, there is one thing I will have to comment this game on, and that is restricting some supports until after certain story elements. But now, though, I need to learn stuff. I, by the way, had 80 baits when I ended the last stream, so I had to do that today. That took a while. Okay, first of all, Rhea.
Excuse me, further. Bye.
You can teach me about swords. Sethot? Sapsfish. Yes. That actually made me go up to A rank in professor level. I think actually flying. Nice, I got a great.
Really?
Shut up. Then I believe Alois is here. By the way, Alois, let me recruit you.
Oh, I was just haven't made clearing out.
Join me.
Professor, anything I can help you with, I will do whatever I can to serve you. Excellent. Leave it to me. No matter how small the task is, I vowed to Gerald I would help you.
Thank you, buddy.
Captain. Oh, I was having clearing out.
Hey, could you teach me about armor? Thank you. Flame, you can teach me anything. Manuela, though... No, Hanuman.
Are you unfortunate? If that still. What? Oh.
Oh yeah, he wants to research my crest and is kind of blunt about it. Much to my dismay. Yeah, writing. Is anyone else? Manuela should be at the bottom right. Like, there's no reason for me to not spend the time doing this, because while I will get an advanced seal, I believe, if I do the tournaments, I can do that next month, as well as talk to every single instructor here. And I will have an E+ flying.
Practice.
Where is the rest? I believe... So Jay's not actually here, or is he just watching Quiet Resignation? He was grabbing food. Now the important thing, though, is I need to increase my sword level and armor level once.
In our battle, but once it will happen.
So, sword is B rank.
I
Learn
still
Axe Breaker. Now Gilbert, wherever he is. There he is. Teach me armor. Now one more armor training and I should be able to get Raphael, I believe. Gilbert, shut up! But yes, see, I talked to every single instructor and just used all my time. And next time I do this, I will actually have even more time on me. However, there's one support I really want to show you.
What? Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all.
Okay, he was actually going a lot like ruder towards the duo in this one when I actually had the option to talk to him. Like I told him to rest, please rest, or just essentially get some rest. The duo like reaffirmed it, and Dimitri just go, who do you think you're speaking to, or something to that effect. Really not happy with us.
Kranya, Solon, our next...
Anyways, join me.
People say you're quite skilled. Perhaps if I joined your class, I could watch your sword technique up close. Indeed. I think that's best. I'll transfer to your class then. Don't make me regret it.
Thank you, Felix. Now, Raphael, I don't know if I can actually recruit him now or not, because my armor is just not high enough to recruit him. It says, but...
Did anything else change? Good to see you, Professor. Did you need something from me? I was just on my way.
Okay. Who is it that I have yet to recruit? It's Raphael. It's Mercedes and Ingrid. Leonie. Ash. Ash and Ingrid need spear, I believe. Mercedes needs bow, and I'm E at that, so that's probably not gonna happen. Ingrid is flying, and it's the only one require flying. Hilda is unavailable to me. Who else? Claude is unavailable. Lawrence is either Spear or Reason. I'm gonna check with Lawrence, and then I'm going to do a thing I'm unsure how it's gonna end. Oh wait, item. Fuck.
To be honest, I cannot.
Can you join me?
It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I am content with my current arrangement.
Reason. Well then. So I can get Lawrence. I can get... No, I cannot get Hilda. Leonie. Raphael. But that is only if I trade once more with heavy armor. Mercedes or Ingrid. I think out of all of these... And Ash as well. But I think I actually want to try and get Leonie. So, hey, join my ship.
When you change, there's a. I'm sure. However you make.
Probably can't make me join you like this. Or
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person here who's learned from Captain Gerald.
And yeah, strength and lance. Strength I should have checked, but lance is dog shit. So join me.
Yeah.
Now though, for the part that I discovered off stream because I was talking to people, and then got concerned when it happened, so I had to reset my file. Luckily I haven't fished yet. But hello.
Professor, will you join me? There's something I must do. It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be back in time for the ceremony at the Holy Tomb.
Where are we going?
It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbar, the Imperial capital. There is something I must do there.
Now, I have a... Wait. Oh, So, I was wondering about this. Is this gonna take the rest of my month? Not the month, but the day. Bye!
Thank you, my teacher.
Oh, hi, buddy!
Father, forgive me for asking this of you. I know how much pain you're in, how the burden of the throne weighs heavily on you. And so...
There is no need to apologize,
Oh.
Guard. You must know that I do not have much time left in this world. The time has come.
Thank you, Father. Now, to complete the Imperial succession, you must relinquish your crown here in the throne room.
Oh, you're already becoming the Empress right now.
The Church of Saros would normally act as witness, but my professor will fill that role instead.
Edelgard.
From this day forward, the weight of the Empire's future shall rest upon my shoulders. All that I do will be for the benefit of the people of Fodlan.
Well, when else is she going to do it after he dies?
Edelgard von Hesvelg, the crown is yours. By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword, and by the double-headed eagle upon your head, I hereby pronounce you the new emperor.
You know...
Are you prepared to take those responsibilities as your own?
As much as I like the uniforms, couldn't you at least have some more ceremonial garb during this that makes more sense in context?
In accordance with the ancient covenant, and in keeping with the Hresvelg legacy, I swear that upon this throne, I shall use my reign to lead Fodlan to a new dawn and achieve peace for all.
The Imperial succession is complete. My daughter, I regret that I could not do more for you.
when you were stolen away to the kingdom, when the Prime Minister did those horrible things, I could only watch in horror.
I guess let's talk about the family.
I understand, Father. In those dark times, your eyes and your fists were my salvation. Within your eyes, I saw true care. And upon your fists, clenched tight with indignity, I saw the blood that dripped and fell. Even as I bled, I felt that you too must also be bleeding.
Your Majesty.
Oh god, I hate him.
Not leave your sleeping chambers in your condition. Ah, Edelgard. I did not expect to find your Highness here.
I assume we're gonna kill him.
Prime Minister.
Oh, it's Ferdinand's dead!
I am no longer your Highness, but rather your Majesty.
Impossible!
Impossible!
Edelgard is the new emperor of the Adrestian Empire. We will summon the officials and prepare an ordinance at once. And you, Prime Minister,
are dismissed. It will be some time before you are allowed to make contact with the outside world.
No! How can this be? I... understood. Your Majesty.
Edelgard, my dear El, I leave the fate of Fodlan in your capable hands.
His voice is familiar. Also, you're a dad in Fire Emblem. You're gonna die.
Thank you for staying by my side, Professor. Now that I'm the Emperor, it's time to grasp my destiny. After the ceremony at the Holy Tomb, I must return to Enbar. This may be the last we see of each other. We are out of time, my teacher. Everyone is waiting for us. We must go.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna get a new class now, or... No, later. Wait, what? My instructions, though. Raphael wants to join, yes!
Good to see you, Professor. Rare for you to come talk to me. I'd love it if you could teach me more about training and stuff like that. I know that ain't easy with me stuck in a different class and all. Why don't you put me in your class?
He sounds like Samus with a head cold, you're right!
Really? I was only kidding around. But if you're offering, I won't say no.
But
not
why
go
couldn't I
easy on
auto-instruct them,
You gotta
or
tell
at least
me up
instruct
if I'm
them?
gonna become a proper knight.
Raphael, join my house! I never seen this. This is apparently something can happen as soon as you get a B support with a unit.
Just leave this to us.
Oh, but this could be done.
We will take no time at all. Amazing, no?
Smites.
Enlightening.
Because you were in Enbar, traveling takes time. I mean, fair.
Not a total waste.
Oh god, he's level 5.
Hope this is good for something.
And closer? What bow level are you? A. And he's A+, oh god. But yeah, it's something that happens when you get B rank with another unit. They have a chance of, joining your house just randomly in the weekend or in the normal weekdays. So you could bet on that in case your skill doesn't work. I wasn't gonna do it, but I was gonna train my armory with this month, but you know, apparently I didn't need to. However... Hold on. So that's him looking as a warrior. How do you look like a fortress knight? The fortress knight is quite the costume. But what even is Aloys? So, axe, brawl, heavy armor. If I were to look at master class and war god or war master, he needs better brawl. Okay. So, if I wanted to like make sure he became good, I was really surprised he's a warrior. By his outfit, I assumed he was an armored unit. Yeah, actually, too. Me too. She can become a bishop, but... What skills do I actually have? Marketplace, armor shop, buy... Mine. Armor Knight is unfitting for a lot of characters, but it's still ridiculous. Yes, and that's all the reason you need to actually have it. Wait, there's more supports now? A little guard and... Oh, shit, I forgot to do this one.
That song. Oh, hello, Edelgard. Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard
Armored
it before,
Flame.
long ago. And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial capital, perhaps.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I am flattered you would remember it. I performed with the Middle Franc Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you. I went to that performance with my uncle. I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to seek asylum in the kingdom. When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it, even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
That's how much of an impression your voice left on me. I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed. Many singers perform for decades.
But
that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top. My voice
Fair.
is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it, long before that day came. I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
It's hard for me to explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
I really like that interpretation of it. And that's how I also feel like is a good interpretation of religion and stuff like that. But that's a discussion for another time. Let's see, but who can actually turn into advanced classes? I can turn into Swordmaster, but why would I want that? You're stuck. Do I have Dark Seals? No, that's advanced seals. But you're a dancer. Too bad. So sad. He cannot... He is... He's what he needs to be. She cannot. She is... She is... He cannot. He cannot. No. Yet. Oh, she can, but do I want to? Not yet, actually. Manuela can, and he can, but and she can. I think I actually will try to get Manuela into Bishop and see how that goes. Fuck. But I'm not gonna save scum this time.
I had a bad feeling, and I guess I was right.
F. Don't actually think I want to use any other advanced seals for now then. Says finally shows gamer integrity. Hey, even... I was gonna mention the direct, but no. Yeah, I need to get some more characters closer to actually get to that point. Oh, by the way, I finally found out I can actually sell things from this menu here. So let's sell my silverfish. Let's sell my platinum fish. And my golden fish. just like that, I increased by like 16,000. I could sell a lot more. I have a couple fish. How much time did you spend fishing? I've used all my bait that I possibly can get, Draconi, so... Okay, but I can't do both of these, and I think I'm gonna do them this stream. That's hundreds of fish. He'll be the richest teacher ever. But yeah, both of these prologues, however you announce them, I haven't seen before, so that's gonna be interesting.
There you are. I was looking for you. I need a favor.
Sam Bayless stares his plane in the eyes as he slowly reels in another platinum fish. Is it unusual for you to ask for help?
Yes, it's an unusual favor. My father sent a messenger. He wants me to return to Faldaria's territory. Rodriga Shiel Fraldarius, the highest-ranking member of the Fargus nobility. But about the favor. You're familiar with the tragedy of Dusker, I presume?
I heard of it. Basically, from what I can tell, there was an uprising against, like, the kingdom's father or family or house, however to pronounce it, where Dimitri's parents died and Felix's older brother died, who was also to be beloved to Ingrid, from what I can gather. Don't quote me on that.
After the king's death, public order disintegrated. Bandits continue to raid villages across.
You can tell me anyway.
Including those within Fraldaria's territory. My father says he needs my help driving the bandits away.
And you want me to join you?
Precisely. Good guess. Perhaps I shouldn't pull you into this. It stems from my family's failure to secure the region. But honestly, I want to see you in action. I never tire of watching you fight.
You know, proof bailiff isn't fantasy
for
Norwegian.
you than a training ground. Or maybe this task, driving off bandits, seems dull to a former mercenary?
I'll join you.
Excellent. While I'm at it, I have a second favor to ask of you. Could you recruit more fighters? I bet there will be willing volunteers if you're the one inviting them. I'll set off on my own and meet up with you there.
Why, thank you so much.
I wish I could more see the monthly, like, recruitment charts. I'm kind of tired of seeing the monthly activity participation.
Thank you so much.
It's at least a little bit nice to see other houses other than Three Houses. Oh no, Edelgar's house, Black Eagle. This map again? So what do you have? Steel sword. Haha, sobs.
Oh look, violence.
Hey!
So...
Yeah.
I was hemming and hawing about coming back.
And?
Because I have bad news.
Oh no. What did your food do?
I can't hear the game. And it's probably not your fault.
Uh-huh.
It's happened to Wander, it's happened to Ark, and the only thing that fixed it was a reboot. So, don't know what to do about that.
Well, we could
Unless by chance you have it muted on the thing.
I had it at low volume, but, you know. But you know what? I actually think we could get a little reset. I need to grab a little bit of snack myself. So, we're gonna be right back.
Oh, okay, cool. Yay!
Yay! So, real soon, BRB.
I ruined the violence I came for!
Yeah!